Dark psychology for motivation. How manipulators use your past trauma against you. Imagine someone knowing exactly which painful memory to bring up, not to heal you, but to control you. In this video, we are going to break down how manipulators use your past trauma against you, and more importantly, how you can flip that dark psychology into pure motivation and power. This is not about blaming you. This is about understanding the game so you can stop being the target and start being the one in control of your life. Stay with me until the end, because once you see these patterns, you will never look at your relationships the same way again. Why manipulators love your wounds. Manipulators are rarely drawn to your strength first. They are drawn to your wounds. They listen closely when you open up. They remember the moment you say, "I was cheated on before," "I grew up feeling unwanted," or "nobody ever really believed in me." To a healthy person, this kind of information is sacred. It's something to handle with care, respect, and protection. But to a manipulator, it becomes a map of your fears, a map of your guilt, a map of the quiet doubts you still carry about yourself. Once they have that map, they know exactly where to press. They know which words will make you panic, which behaviors will make you chase their approval, which situations will make you question your worth. They don't have to control you openly. They just have to activate the old pain you never chose. And when that pain is triggered, you stop responding as your present self. You respond from survival, from fear, from the version of you that once believed love had to be earned. This is how manipulation works, not through force, but through familiarity with your wounds. Awareness of this doesn't make you weak. It gives you back your power. One of the main tricks manipulators use is guilt. If they know you were always blamed as a child, they might say things like, "Wow, I guess everything is my fault again," or "You're overreacting like you always do." Suddenly you feel small. You feel like the problem again. You rush to fix it. You apologize. You back down. That old wound gets activated, and without even realizing it, you react like your younger self, not like the strong, intelligent person you are today. Here is the truth. When guilt is always one-sided, it is no longer guilt. It is a tool of control. Another favorite tool is the fear of being left. If they know you have a history of people walking away, they threaten distance. They pull back. They give you the silent treatment. They say things like, "If you keep acting like this, I don't know if I can stay," or "Nobody else would put up with you like I do." What happens inside you? Your nervous system panics. Your brain starts shouting, "Don't lose them. Fix it. Do anything." This is not love. This is survival mode. And the more you stay in survival mode, the easier you are to control. Now here is where we flip the script. Every time a manipulator uses your past against you, they are actually showing you your most important healing points. They are pointing at the exact places where you have stories like, "I'm not enough. I'm always to blame. If I speak up, I'll be abandoned." Instead of thinking, "Wow, I am so broken," you can start thinking, "Thank you for showing me what I need to heal and protect." You are not weak because you have trauma. You are powerful because you survived it. Dark psychology becomes your fuel when you use awareness as a weapon, not against others, but for your own freedom. Take a moment and think of one situation where someone used your past against you. Maybe they mocked your insecurity. Maybe they brought up an old mistake. Maybe they turned your honesty into ammunition. Now imagine that same moment happening again, but this time you have a new inner script. Instead of, "I must fix this so they don't leave," your inner voice says, "If you use my pain to control me, you don't deserve access to me." Instead of, "I'm overreacting," your inner voice says, "My feelings are valid, even if you don't like them." Instead of, "I am the problem," you say, "This pattern is the problem, and I am allowed to walk away from it." This is not just positive thinking. This is mental self-defense. Manipulators hate clear boundaries. Why? Because boundaries are like strong walls around a castle. They keep out what is harmful and allow in what is safe. When you say things like, "I'm not okay with you speaking to me like that," or "Don't bring up my past to win an argument," you send a message. My trauma is not a toy. At first, they may push harder. They may guilt trip you. They may call you too sensitive or selfish. But every time you hold your boundary, you send yourself a more important message. I can protect myself now. I am not that helpless version of me anymore. If you are still listening right now, this is your sign to start building those walls in a healthy way. So how does all of this turn into motivation? Think of every time someone twisted your wounds against you as free training. They trained you to recognize emotional manipulation. They trained you to feel when something is off. They trained you to notice the difference between love and control. You can take that training and use it. Use it to choose better partners. Use it to build stronger friendships. Use it to become the version of yourself who no longer begs to be chosen, but calmly chooses who gets to stay. Let your past be your teacher, not your prison. When you catch yourself chasing someone who keeps hurting you, pause and say, "This feeling is old. It is not about them only. It is about what I never got before, and I deserve better now." That sentence alone can pull you out of a dark spiral and back into power. Healing from trauma and manipulation is not one big moment. It is many small decisions. It is choosing not to reply in panic. It is taking a deep breath before apologizing for something you did not do. It is texting a friend who truly supports you instead of running back to someone who confuses you. These tiny power moves slowly rewire your brain. You start to see yourself as someone worth protecting instead of someone who must constantly prove their value. And when you live from that place, manipulators lose interest because they cannot access you the way they used to. You've just added new tools to your mental armor. Don't let them sit as interesting information. Turn them into action. After this video, choose one situation where you feel drained or controlled and ask yourself which old wound is being triggered: guilt, fear of being left, or not feeling enough. Then set one small boundary this week. If this message speaks to you, save the video, subscribe for more, and drop a comment sharing the boundary you're ready to set. Your past trauma is not a weakness to hide. It is a chapter you survived. Manipulators may try to weaponize it, but they do not get the final say. You do. Every time you choose self-respect over fear, every time you choose silence over drama, every time you choose to walk away from emotional games, you reclaim a piece of yourself. Keep going, keep learning, keep protecting your peace. If you are still here with me, it means you are not just watching for entertainment. You are here to change. So take what you have learned, apply it in your next conversation, and watch how your world slowly shifts from being controlled by your wounds to being guided by your wisdom. If you found value here, don't just let the video end and move on. Share this with someone who always doubts themselves, who keeps going back to people who hurt them. Sometimes one video, one sentence, one reminder can shift an entire life path. Create a Healing and Power playlist. Add this video to it and come back every time you feel yourself slipping into old patterns. Let this be your reminder that you are learning a new way to live, one brave choice at a time. And remember, you are not behind in life just because you are still healing. Every boundary you set, every truth you speak, and every step you take away from manipulation is a step toward the life you actually deserve.